And it's not used purely in a militaristic sense or a violent sense. It's about total striving. It's different than the word har. And the word, first of all, nowhere does it say behead people for not believing in Allah. It does use the word jihad.
Strike the head of the person that does not believe in Allah is pretty blunt.
Please allow, one thing you have to do is distinguish between what we call Quran and what we call Hadith. One is the canonical text, one is the extra canonical text, and those are different writings. But to the initial point, the word jihad, which is what people are using to think about and talk about this idea of violence, is a very particular word that doesn't actually mean violence. It means striving. It's used 41 times in the Quran, and it's not used purely in a militaristic sense or a violent sense. It's about total striving. It's different than the word har.
Her face is kind of like, she's got the very like Oriental or Middle Eastern looking eyes, and
팔자 손잡고. 예. 엄마 미션. 엄마 웃으면 손잡으면 안 돼. 엄마 웃으면 저기. 자 미션. 곧장 집으로 가주세요. 네 웃으면 괜찮죠?
네, 하지만 기도해야 하는 일이 시간.
오 마이 갓. 기도해야 되는 시간이 있어요?
네, 4시까지 해야 돼서.
저 얼마 안 남았는데?
야, 10분?
10분? 10분이 불안한데. 기사님 우측으로 좀 세워주세요. 여기서 기도할 거예요.
다른 나라에 와서까지 저렇게 자기 나라에 또
자기 좋은 게 좋은 거지.
신기하다.
이해를 해야 되는 거지.
Okay, what do you think about those videos?
I think the videos is trying to show us how the non-Muslims media or how the non-Muslims in general portray Islam and how they perceive Islam, how they understand what is Islam.
Okay, from this video we can clearly see that how Muslim is being portrayed in media. It shows that the media mainly is being conquered by the non-Muslim, but somehow it shows that the non-Muslim, they still address Muslim in the media. Like for example, we can see in the video games, in the movies, though the movies is directed by the non-Muslim. So we can see that somehow Muslim is being perceived in a positive and also negative way. It depends on the individuals itself, I think so.
Basically, those videos show us on how non-Muslim portray and interpret Islam. So from those videos we can see that the way they view Islam are different from one another. Even one could feel that it is be viewed positively and be viewed negatively. Like they have the comparisons. What do you want to say? How do you feel after watching this video?
Okay, firstly, I think it is really interesting. The Korean video really catch my attention because Uzuman, the name of the man is Uzuman, and he is the only one Muslim in that video. So the other non-Muslims, they are quite like very understanding and accepting the Uzuman's belief. Like Uzuman have to pray, Uzuman has
When it comes to positive value, the speaker even included some Quran verses to support the ideas. So it shows that the speaker has do the research and do have some knowledge about Islam before coming to the talk show. So Other example we can see in video game when the character is praying, wearing makeup and all that, and it shows that the developer has the knowledge about Islam. I mean, like maybe they do not have the background of Islamic knowledge, but they do have some information about Islam before running the program. So yeah, it's amazing indeed.
What do you want to say? How do you feel after watching those videos?
Firstly, I am a proud Muslim because I see Muslims on the media, but I also feel sad because people are thinking that we are actually a terrorist. But also, I feel very amazed by how actually a practicing Muslim is being portrayed in the Korean television, for example, and they try to show us how the world is because the world have various cultures and different genres. For example, I saw videos about the video games in the Bollywood movies, CNN, and also in the Korean television shows.
I feel quite surprised after watching the video because it shows that though we hear about Islamophobia in the foreign country like in the US, in other country, but then in this video we clearly can see that there are some positive side that Islam is being perceived positively by the non-Muslim. Like for example, in the video game, we can clearly see that the creator is a non-Muslim, but then he showed the character in the game, he is praying. So when I see it like I was quite surprised because this is like my first time watching this kind of video because I've never seen in my whole life at all a character, especially in the video game, the character is praying. So it's quite surprised. What is Islam for you? How they differ from your practices?
Islam for me, first and foremost, is the religion itself, and it differs in the way I practice because I saw this video, this movie. They are actually in the Shah Rukh Khan movie, the Hindu movie. They in the same house. There are two religions, but in my country, in my practices, there is only one religion in one house. So this is really differs from what I believe and what I saw in the video.
Firstly, for the first video, I think they are saying that we are a terrorist. The big guy, he said that we are terrorists, but actually we are not. But only some of us are represented in the media, and that's how we are perceived by others.
One more thing, that we, Muslim women, also being portrayed as we are being stereotyped for wearing niqab and all black clothes. But mind you, we can wear anything we want, like me, because in my country, our religion does not inhibit us from wearing any color or any dress that we want, as long as we cover our aura. That's all. Thank you.